A lot of people are coming to the realization that money isn't real. Paper money is not real. Fiat, government issued currency is not real. And you know what else is not real? Is scarcity of money. There's no such thing as a scarcity of money. You know, in the desert, it may be a scarcity of water. That's real. But when it comes to government issued currency, there's no real scarcity of it like people think. See, money can be printed out of thin air. The Federal Reserve prints money out of thin air. They just press a button on the computer, boom, $1 million, $1 billion. Press a button on the money printing machine. The money just gets printed. It's paper. Just like there's no scarcity of trees, which paper comes from, there's no scarcity of money. It's all in your mind. Financial scarcity is all in your mind. And you and me, everybody, we can all print money. It starts in your mind. It starts with ideas. You can create value. You can create an asset. I talk a lot about investing in assets, but you can also create an asset right out of your imagination. People do it all the time. You see these condominium apartments right now. Once this was just a image in somebody's brain, an idea. This was all just a beach, empty beach front property with palm trees. But they turned raw land into money right out of thin air. Because, see, there's no scarcity of ideas. They said, okay, this is a beautiful beach. Let's build 400 condo units here or whatever. And let's sell them. Let's sell them for whatever amount of money. Boom. Then we got a cash profit of 10 million, 20 million, whatever the amount is. That money was printed out of nothing. It came out of someone's imagination. And then other people, they got the idea, oh, I bought one of these apartment condos. How about I just rent it out to people that want to come hang out by the beach? Let me just rent them out. Cash flow right out of thin air was just created. So as long as you keep your mind on different ideas to create income, to create profit, create cash flows, there's no limit to the money. Only time it's a scarcity is when you're waiting for someone to give you a job, to give you a system. Then they're going to put a limit on how much they pay you. because they want to protect their profits. If you rely always and only rely on other people for income, then there will be a scarcity. But if you rely on your mind, your ideas, then money is limitless. Another example, I know someone that makes Christmas wreaths for people's doors during the holidays. They go buy a wreath and a few supplies from the hobby shop, and right out of their imagination, they create a beautiful Christmas wreath. Sell it to people at church, sell it to people online. That person just created their own asset. The profits can be limitless. Depends on how much they want to scale, how big they want to grow. With the internet, you can sell Christmas wreaths all around the world. And you can make different wreaths for every season. Summer, fall, Valentine's Day, etc., etc. I know an artist. He takes a pencil and a blank piece of paper. He draws comic book heroes, original art, and sells them to comic book enthusiasts, people that's into the comic movies, the Hulk and Superman, and you know how popular these comic book movies are. They have comic book conventions. It's a huge audience, huge demographic. He creates an asset, sells them on his website, advertises online. Very little overhead. All he needs is a pencil and a blank piece of paper. And he's basically printing money right from his brain, idea of a picture, putting it on paper. Now he has an asset to sell. Those are just two little simple examples. I mean, you can go on and on and on. I mean, even the iPhone. People at Apple had an idea. Why don't we just take the buttons off of the regular cell phones? All the cell phones have buttons on them with a little small screen. Not very practical for internet use. They say, okay, the internet's big. People will want to start using the internet on their cell phones. So let's make the cell phone screen bigger and eliminate the buttons. That was, I know it sounds crazy, but that was a radical idea at the time. Because now no cell phones have buttons. But back then, like before 2005, all the phones had buttons. And some people said, I want my buttons on the phone. And now the iPhone is the most profitable cell phone company. Basically, Apple prints money. One of the top 2 or 3 valuable companies in the world. Yeah, so never believe in the scarcity mindset. People will tell you, oh, it's hard out here. You know, that poor, they call that poor mouthing. Oh, it's hard to get a job. Well, yeah, if you think it is, then it will be hard to get money. I mean, it does take effort, but but overall, you have to start with the right mindset. Jeff Bezos didn't create Amazon with the mindset of scarcity. He had a mindset of abundance. I could sell books all around the world. It was his first thought. Then he was like, oh, I'm selling books online all around the world. How about I could sell anything. I could sell anything, like Walmart. See how more ideas, more money-making ideas come to you once you get started and once you have the right mindset. Don't worry about exactly how you're going to get rich. Just get your mindset right and get started. Stay healthy, and get wealthy. See you on the next one.